Everybody's not meant to be a boss, Tim. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Dame Dash was running around here trying to gas everybody up. Yo, and I felt a way about that because really some people do need to work.
What you mean in reference to Dame Dash? You talking about with Dame Dash?
Dame Dash is putting down other people for working for other people.
Oh yeah, what was that? The morning show.
The morning show. Yo, how you feel comfortable calling somebody else daddy, boss, and all that? Yeah. Yo, listen, bro. Everybody in reality, that shit sound cute in Harlem. You understand? That's some Harlem talk. But outside of that, everybody's not designed to be a boss, bro. If you put down certain networks, and we all know the strongest network. We ain't even got to say who they are, but we know who they are. But when you attack them, you better know what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Because he done went and attacked the wrong people from that network group. Yep. And then now he was out here apologizing to him.
Who?
He apologized to Leo Cohen.
Who did?
Who else, bro?
Dame Dash?
Come on, bro.
He apologized?
He apologized.
Where that clip at? I'm not listening to nothing you say.
Run the clip right here, bro.
Play it.
So Jay-Z, if I've offended you, I apologize. Leo Cohen, if I offended you, I apologize. Steve Stout, if I've offended you, I apologize. Just because you don't have the same morals and principles, it's cool. I'm not angry no more.
This motherfucker apologized?
This is what I'm saying, bro.
These Anita Baker niggas out here?
When shit get real, then you're gonna find out the hard way. That's what I'm saying. So that was all cute in the 2000s and in the 90s and all that, but now we in the ninth quarter.
Okay, so what do you think about P. Diddy? Now this is your hometown superhero. P. Diddy.
But he don't claim us. He claim Harlem.
He claim because he's from Harlem, but he also from Mount Vernon.
Okay.
So let's go. What do you think about P. Diddy? What's going on right now?
I don't think he's guilty.
Swing on this nigga. Yo.
How? He's guilty of what? Guilty of what? Tell me what he's guilty of.
Tell me what he's not guilty of.
What he's not guilty of is trafficking. This case is about trafficking in a RICO. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and kicking your chick in the ribs whenever you feel like it don't mean that that's trafficking or a RICO. And that, we do feel like, yo, what you kicking Cassie around like that for? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but didn't they say he was drugging people and doing all of this shit to them?
They say a lot of things, but can they prove these things?
Did you go to the court one day?
Bro, shout out to Sean G. That's number one.
Okay.
Podcast for Soul, salute. He has been covering the story, the number one person covering the story. I watch Sean G through and through. He gives the details. None of the details, bro, have been saying that this man committed anything that has to do with trafficking. So
shout out to my man Charlucci.
Shout out to Charlucci.
Yeah, Charlucci is the one you'll be seeing bringing P. Diddy kids and family and all that in there. He brought me in there and had me come up in the courtroom. But shout out to them, man. But I think he holding down P. Diddy, Puffy, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call him, because he's from his town. That's what it is. This some neighborhood shit.
I don't claim Diddy. I claim Heavy D and the boys, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Denzel Washington.
There we go. That's my time.
You understand? 2-5. That's
my motherfucker.
And not for nothing, Felicia Rashad lived in my town for so long. She's not from Mount Vernon, but she has a house in Mount Vernon. I've seen her multiple times. Yeah. So there are.
You ever met Denzel?
Dick Clark. Have I met Denzel? No.
He from your town too.
Yeah. He gave to the boys club and all that. Every year he's giving to the boys club. So we got a number of people from the town. Ben Gordon, you understand what I'm saying? A number of people.
Y'all got your own mayor up there?
Yeah. We got a female mayor. Yeah. I don't have no beef with her.
So it's Mount Vernon, New York.
4 square miles.
Okay, but why the fuck you got New York on it? Y'all got your own shit going on up there.
We do got our own shit going on up there.
How many fire stations y'all got? One?
No, the crazy shit, we got like 7 fire stations.
You do?
Word is born.
I heard it was one cop up there with the old Western belt buckle on with the one gun shooter.
You might be talking about Star Child. He's a wild boy. He might have retired by now. He pulled me over for having a dirty car one time.
For having a dirty car?
For having a dirty fucking car, bro. Star Child was wild like that.
How about the school? Don't y'all all go to one school?
No, so that's a lot.
How many high schools y'all got?
We have 11. We go to one high school.
Okay.
But we have 11 elementary schools. We have 3 middle schools. We have 1 alternative school for the bad kids, and then we all group together at the one high school at the end of the day.
Okay, that's why everybody know everybody.
That's why everybody know everybody. Yeah. Especially all the females. Yo, he gotta go to jail and this, that, and the third. Come on, baby. Like, be honest with you. A lot of you chicks, dudes, them box you up all side of your head, and you go right back to them. Now you trying to take out your frustration on Diddy on something you wasn't going to do to the dude that boxed you for really nothing, for asking too many questions. All you had to talk about box.
I want the blood clot. It's like you condone that boxing.
Nah. I don't. I know that's what
you just justified it.
No, I'm just saying, I think they're using him as a scapegoat. They're very emotional right now. Mm-hmm. The dude was charged with trafficking. Now, if you're going to keep it real with yourself, did he traffic? And the answer is no.
How you know he didn't?
Well, I don't know he did it,
so you wasn't in that courtroom?
They did not prove he trafficked. That's what I'm saying. He
probably the case is not over with yet.
So far. So what I'm telling you is, so far they did not prove that that man trafficked. Okay. So he's innocent so far. And I don't think they're going to have the evidence to be able to prove that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying about Sean.
Okay.
That's
Sean.
it.
You said it's Sean. Okay.
That's his name.
Okay, cool. Okay.
You want me to call him a nickname for? His mama name is Sean. I'm going to call him Sean.
Okay. Sean John.
That's his name. Is Sean Combs,
okay.
Bro.
But his brother Love.
He was... Yo, he's wild. He is wild. He want everybody to call him Love. That's
brother Love.
That's nuts.
That's a pause right there. The last
No,
other video you told me I had a pause.
No, that was a pause situation.
And then you came back and said something with nuts. And this is the second time you went to nuts. Pause. That's the second time.
Yo, Aaron. Yo, 4 extra, bro. You better start taking Aaron the plumber serious, man.
4 extra. Who the fuck is that?
4 extra want all the fades. As soon as he hit the county jail, he get all his fades out the way. 10, 20 fades at one time.
Where he from?
He from Bompton, man. That's where he from.
He from Bompton?
Yeah.
You said Bompton without a C. What you, blood, cup, crip? What are you?
Nah, I'm neutral. I'm nothing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But for what?
4 extra.
4 extra.
Yeah,
He's boxing.
He's supposed to be
Aaron
boxing Aaron the plumber. But you taking Aaron the plumber light, and I see Aaron the plumber out here training with the imam and all that. And the imam, shout out to the imam. I don't know his name, but I know he's nice with his hands and all that.
That's what I'm. Listen, and I want to ask you a question.
Right.
Because you cool with this dude.
Who?
What happened to Hocus 45th? He's supposed to be fighting me. He stopped talking about it. Why he not talking the fight? He took what I said personal, bitch. But let's talk about the fight. What happened?
All right, so he's really not fighting you because you be wilding, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You was wilding. He showed me what you sent. I couldn't even believe that was you in the. I said, nah. He said, yo, is this really Jen?
Believe it.
I said, that's a troll right there.
Me.
I mean, I read the comment. I say, whoever this is wilding. You know, you was wilding.
And it was me. I was wilding?
You was wilding, bro.
You told me to suck something, so what I said afterwards, I'm wilding?
Yo, you went.
See, they get mad at 10 for the response.
Yo, you
when I respond,
yo, you talking about 0 to 100?
That's right.
You was at 110 in the fucking
110. That's right. I keep it on 10. I'm not playing with these suckers. You told me to suck something. Now that's fighting words.
Now that is fighting words.
So we got the rumble. Now when I come back with my response, you don't want to fight. Shouldn't you really want to rumble now with my response? But no, what'd he do? He cowered out. Get out of here, man. Ain't with all that, man. You should want to box, period. Because that been his stance anyway. From the get-go, he didn't like what I said. From with the Hassan Campbell situation. But once Hassan Campbell started giving him a couple of dollars, he became Hassan's friend again. But before that, he wasn't in agreement with Hassan.
If we keeping it transparent, all right, Hassan didn't show the clips you showed, but Hassan did say he sounded crazy too when he was like, just leave me alone. Like Hassan was, he was joking about that shit too.
Hassan said that?
Hassan was joking about that shit.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
look.
yeah, Hassan was joking about that.
Come on, man.
He said, yo, Hocus, you sound crazy. Like, yo, just leave me alone. He said, he did. He was joking around.
Man, he was straight vato. Leave me alone.
So, I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised when I turned the TV on. I seen him get at you like, yo, suck my. I was just like, oh, you went down with it.
Yeah,
Like, damn.
Nobody be doing that.
And I guess it's because, all right, so this is how I really feel.
Go ahead.
You showed some clips, and I guess he felt like, yo, why is you helping the police?
How am I helping the police? The clips is up there already. That's like a dude, right? Make a video. I'm about to go shoot this whole school up. I'm about to shoot this school up. And then I make a video, right? The video's up there, it's playing. There's mad people playing it. And I come up there and be like, hey, yo, this nigga just said he gonna shoot the whole school up. And you say, I'm helping the police? Where I'm helping them at? You went up there and said they shooting the school up. So now the videos you made are old videos, speaking about gangbanging, this and that. And I say, yo, this is why the feds, this is what they're gonna try to use against you. These videos.
Right.
You acting like I came with my own personal.
So I guess in his head, it's like, yo, if you wouldn't have pointed that out, they might have missed that.
They might have missed that. The federal government would have missed that.
They
didn't miss him.
I agree with you. I don't think they was going to miss none of that shit. But I'm just telling you how he probably felt. Like, yo, why the fuck are you helping them out for? Like, let them do their job. What kind of rat ass nigga is you? So that, I don't know if that.
Hey, look, that's the second thing. He said, suck him off.
Right.
And then he said, rat.
I'm telling you why he called you a rat.
Okay, so that's ratting? Who I locked up? What did I say wrong? You got something that's up here already that's going on. All I did is repeat what you doing. This internet shit is crazy, man. This internet shit is crazy. And that's why your mama, your kids, everybody, nobody off limits with me. I don't give a fuck. And if you don't like it, see me in real life with gloves on and box, or catch me in traffic and we can fight like that.
Now, in reality, you can't still be throwing up signs. You can't be.
What you say?
You can't still be throwing up signs.
What do you mean? You telling that he's throwing up signs still?
You can't do that and blame that on somebody else.
But
in
that's
reality,
telling, though. That's reality. Yeah, ain't that what we dealing with?
All right,
or we dealing with some floating shit?
Shay Davis went to the projects with Adam 22.
Mm-hmm.
If you out on bail, and I'm just telling you from...
Who said he out on bail?
He's not locked up.
Well, how he get out on a RICO? Puffy ain't even get a bail, and he's smaller than P. Diddy. How he get out?
Listen to me. If you're not locked up...
Who he telling on?
But they got you on a RICO and you just waiting it out? You can't, yo, Hocus, I fuck with you. You know that.
You can't be in agreement with nothing that's going on with something.
You can't be like, yo, I would have been there. You can't do.
That's my brother. No,
you can't do that type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really feel about it. Cause niggas is looking like, yo, what are you talking about? Like they looking at you right now. So
I told him from the get go, don't even be up here on no more.
You did tell him that.
Get off the internet. Why you want the internet still?
You did tell him that. But you tell a lot
unless you just putting up clips of you just at schools and
that's what you
all the positivity. Why you didn't show that?
That's what it should have been. And I think everybody always want to show their allegiance to the wrong thing, bro. That's what it comes down to. Yep. You guys gotta, and we getting older.
And then he blame Whack 100 too. How you blame me and you blame Whack 100? Like he trying to blame somebody?
Nah,
because you put yourself in that jam. He in Space Jam now. Right now he in Space Jam.
You can't play the fence.
Well, Bow Wow in them.
And I'm not just talking to Hogan. I'm talking to everybody, right? Because there's a few people that I don't have a beef with you guys. I'm just telling you the truth. You think I got a beef with you because I'm telling you the truth. You can't play the fence.
That's a fact.
Right? Fact. Check it. I let y'all know right now. I rock with my son, right?
Well, who?
My son. My son.
Your son.
My son. I ain't say he was my son.
My son?
Yeah, my son.
Man, you say that name crazy. Go ahead.
I rock with my son. But here's the thing. To me, he was playing both sides of the fence.
How?
Because he would never denounce the things that the street niggas was doing. right? But
I
you
ain't never denounced it.
he wasn't denouncing what they was
How he
doing.
wasn't?
All he said was boycott black murder. What the fuck is that?
And then he did the whole thing where he out in the streets getting arrested, going to jail, showing his allegiance and his hands behind his back. He getting locked up.
That's to the police, bro. That's to the police. He's not telling us to have accountability for the shit we do.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
You know why?
When did he do that?
Hold on. That's to the police,
Right.
To hold them accountable,
Right.
And at the same time, he's talking to people about black on black crime, what we shouldn't be doing with each other. Would you telling me that he didn't do that? That he don't do that? You telling me that he don't do that?
I will give him that. I'm not out there as a political activist.
You an activist, not political, but
Yeah. I'm damn sure activist. You know why? Because I'm gonna give it up the same way to everybody.
Rockin' with 10 toes down from Birmingham.
Sets like I'm fucking with Jim. 20 stones in my watch cost a stack and I ain't missing a gym.